Alright everybody, today we are gonna talk about the 6th anniversary and how it could be pretty crazy if Bandai actually does something. Of course, I know the 5.5 anniversary is still going on, so this is extremely early to be talking about, but I just wanna... The hype for the next anniversary could be insane if, like, they do this, characters, but... Let's talk about that right now. So, of course, we have the first EX. So, I'm gonna mirror basically this anniversary and say who I think will go in the next anniversary. So, of course, first EX, surprise EX. We got S-Snake. A pretty good defender EX, of course. And, yeah, she's still pretty good. She honestly could be #1 in the game, depending how you look at some characters. She is easily top 3, though. Of course, she can destroy Shanks still. She can destroy Rogers, pretty much destroy anyone. And she is just extremely broken. And for the character I would put in her slot, of course, would be Kuzan from the Blackbeard Pirates. I'm putting him here because I think for a surprise EX, he would make the most sense. Out of the other two EXs we're going to talk about later. He's probably the least hyped, not to say Aokiji is not hyped at all. I have been waiting for a new Marine EX in the game. Well, technically he's not a Marine, but a new character in the game that was part of the Marines at least. We need more non-pirate EXs, and this guy, technically Marine/pirate both. He could be undercover, we don't know. There's a lot of theories of that. Him being an undercover Marine agent, but we have no clue what his real intention is. But yeah, Aokiji would be insanely good. His ice power, imagine you could just freeze all the treasure areas or something. Maybe put him defender. Boa was defender, so I'm not sure if they'd make him defender also, saying he would be in the same slot. But attacker at the very least, he could easily be attacker. Now, I just threw out the whole defender, runner, attacker thing because clearly the anniversary did not follow that. They did not care at all. They just threw that out the window. Every single anniversary had a runner, attacker, and defender, but they just decided, alright, we're just gonna put 2 runners back to back instead for some reason. Even though Shanks, I mean, basically he's an attacker that can run. His damage is insane, his attacks are insane, stuff like that, but honestly, I think of him more as a more useful attacker than a runner, even though he's running element type, because he can't even grab the flag when the enemy's on it, which if a runner does not have that, I'm sorry, but you're just not the best runner in the game if you can't grab a flag when someone's on it. Not to say he's bad, he can still run, he can grab the treasure fast, he can't be knocked off, but what are you gonna do when there's 2 S-Snakes on there and they're extremely tanky and keep getting the flame back? Nothing. You can't do anything. At least Roger, even though S-Snake counters Roger, at least Roger can grab the flag when she's on it. He'll probably get knocked back, but at least he can try. But, yeah, so Aokiji, I think he could be attacker or defender. A cool move he could have is freeze all the treasure areas or something like that. Maybe like a Whitebeard type attack, block the person from whatever. I'm not sure how they're going to do him, because with everyone having status effect remove, how are they going to make his ice power work? Because so far it kind of seems useless. If he can only turn someone to ice for like 5 seconds, what's the point? They could, I don't think they're going to do this, and I hope they don't do it. They could add status effect remove effect, basically. I don't really know what to name it, but basically he can remove. That they can remove status effect. I know it sounds stupid, and I hope it never happens, but I mean, that is something they can do. Or maybe something like trait remove, like Shanks had. You know, Shanks can remove the 1 HP trait. So, I mean, he could do that with the freeze. That would definitely make him OP. So, we will see, but that is my first character, Aokiji, that I think will be the first EX of the next anniversary. Next we have is the Bounty Fest that came after Boa. Of course, we got Egghead, Mihawk, or S-Hawk, and Zoro. In this place, of course, since it's Blackbeard Pirates, Kuzan, I put 2 Blackbeard Pirates. I think Devon Fox, or whatever her name is, Katharina Devon, and the drunk guy would work perfectly here. Of course, I would like Shulu or something, but I think they would save him for a special EX. So, I do think he will be a special EX. Or not, a special Bounty Fest at the very least. Not EX. But I think Shulu could definitely be special whatever. But we got Katharina Devon, and I still don't know this drunk guy's name. I always put him in my video, but I don't even know his name still. But those are the first EXs, I think, that would replace the, like, S-Hawk and Zoro of this celebration for next one. And let's get on to the next EX. So, of course, for the second EX of this anniversary, we got Lucci and Kaku banner unit. Not all the time, but most of the time. Actually, no, it's about even. Because Roger and Film Red Shanks got their banner units as main EX. Technically, Shanks was the second EX, but he was also the main EX because there's only 2 EXs that anniversary. But we got a banner unit with Lucci and Kaku. And then, of course, we have Killer and Kid-in-Law who got their banner unit as the second EX. And switching, or not switching, replacing Law and Kaku, not Lucci and Kaku, I put, of course, Garp as the second EX. I know people are going to be like, Garp as the second EX? He's definitely main EX, but the next character is probably more hype. People have been waiting for him forever. You can probably already guess who it is, but I think Garp would work just fine as a second EX. Of course, just because he's a second EX doesn't mean he's not going to be broken. We had people like Hybrid Kaido, who was extremely broken when he came out, who could compete with the main EX. Big Mom was the first EX, and she was the best out of 4.5 anniversary. No, not 4.5, 4th anniversary. So I have Garp as the first EX. And then, of course, we're gonna add a banner unit, of course, like we always do. You could, I guess, switch it and put the banner unit on the other character, whatever, if you want, but I think it would make more sense on Garp with Kobe. So we got Kobe and Garp as a dual kind of EX and Bounty Fest banner unit character. I think would work perfectly well. And, of course, so we got him as the EX, as second EX, I think is going to happen. And then, of course, the Bounty Fest. So, for Lucci and Kaku, we had, of course, Bluno and Jabra that I think came out before them, right? Yeah, they came out before their banner, so I guess put this behind Garp, but... So, we got Jabra and Bluno. And for this one, I think we could get the 2 Marine girls, or we could get the Clay, Mud guy, whatever his devil fruit was, I forgot exactly. The one who can make, like, mud golems. I think it was mud fruit, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's something else, because I'm pretty sure that weird guy from Fishman Island already has the mud fruit. So they could put one of these characters, maybe the sniper girl that helped Kobe out, and then put the one guy instead of the girl with the whip, whatever, sword thing. But those are the Bounty Fest, I think, are probably most likely. I think they could definitely make him OP. That Golem guy, does he have the Golem fruit? Is that what he has? Because he can make mud golems or something. I don't know. I don't know what devil fruit. I forgot what he had. But he had something along the lines of some mud kind of devil fruit, I think. So, he could be pretty OP if they put him in here instead. And then the sniper girl, I'm not sure if we really will see much of her. Maybe the whip girl would be better. Because I don't think the sniper girl did anything other than get frozen by Kuzan, but... so I think, yeah, the mud guy and then the whipping girl would probably be better. And they could make them pretty OP. The whipping girl, you could just make a basic tacker or runner or something. And then the mud guy, you could definitely make a runner, make mud golems on the treasure or something. Maybe make it like Uta's Music Toto Land, whatever move, where if you get hit and it counters, it will summon a mud golem on your location. And it can protect the treasure. It will attack every like 5, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it is. So I think that'd be pretty OP for Garp's Bounty Fest. And next, of course, we have the final EX. So of course we got Commissary Shanks. He came out is it already 2 weeks ago? I think it was around like 2 weeks ago already, which is pretty insane. So for this, we have, then finally, we have Blackbeard, of course. So the theme, of course, of this anniversary that I'm making is Pirate Island, of course, as if you haven't noticed already. So a Pirate Island theme would be perfect for next anniversary. We finally get Blackbeard. We've been waiting for like 3+ years. We get Galaxy Impact Garp, and we get Kuzan. Overall, pretty good characters, but of course Blackbeard, like I said, people have been waiting for him forever, and people just want him already, so. And as I am making this, there is no Bounty Fest after Shanks, but there will be one. One will come out like within a week, so it's not out yet, but it might be out when I post this video, because I probably won't post this for another day or two after I'm actually making it. But so if there is a Bounty Fest, whatever it is, it could be a Blackbeard Pirate or whatever it could be, but for Blackbeard, I put, so of course this will be probably based off the law fight, because Blackbeard doesn't really do anything after the law fight. So I think Van Augur and Burgess would be perfect Bounty Fest after. Both of them have extremely unique devil fruits. I was talking about top 10 characters I wanted the most in OPBR, and Van Augur was up there as one of the most characters I personally wanted. Like I said, they could make him extremely broken with his devil fruit, and then Burgess the same. They could make him just a strong attacker that can throw rocks or something across the map, or they could just make him a defender who can summon a mountain on the treasures or something like that. There's so many ideas they could do with these characters, but that is what I'm thinking of. And I forgot one thing. I forgot the banner unit. I was talking a little about whatever Shilu before, but I just remembered that or not a banner unit, a special Bounty Fest. I forgot to add a special Bounty Fest, so I'm just keep it the same like I was talking about before. I'm gonna make the special Bounty Fest Shilu. I think it would work pretty good. Of course, we already saw a few of his moves, or at least one of his moves with his invisibility, and we'll see a little more of him later. Of course, manga people know, but in the anime, we will see a little more of him soon. But I'm making Shilu the banner unit, or the special Bounty Fest unit, because I don't really know who to put there other than Shilu. Shilu would work perfectly. And, he's definitely worth special Bounty Fest. Easily. Honestly, like I was saying before, he could be EX. Or they could make, never mind, I was going to say they could make Sabo special, whatever. But Sabo deserves an EX, and if he doesn't get an EX, it's going to suck. But it's Bandai. They would rather make S-Snake an EX other than give us Blackbeard V2 after 5 years. So I guess it is what it is, but there you go. Shilu as the banner unit, Blackbeard as the main EX. Special Bounty Fest, I mean. I don't know why I keep saying banner unit. And then Burgess and Van Augur as the Bounty Fest after Blackbeard, which we will get, whatever the Shanks celebration is, we should get within a week or whatever. Usually these characters will counter the main EX. So, we will see who counters Shanks somewhat. Of course, Shanks doesn't really necessarily need a counter. He has many. Dark Roger, Green Roger, Kaku kinda. There's a lot of characters who can already counter Shanks, which I like it that way. That is how it should be. A character shouldn't be so stupidly broken that you can't even have fun with a Bounty Fest. So, this celebration so far is pretty good, I'd say. Shanks is actually balanced somewhat. Of course, he is extremely broken, but at the same time, he's not insanely broken where no one can stop him like Dark Roger was. But let's hope next anniversary looks like this. Of course, I could be totally wrong, and they could just make it Egghead theme, Gear 5th, maybe Kizaru and Saturn, something like that, instead of Blackbeard. But we really need Blackbeard, and Garp is extremely hyped. They could pull a Blackbeard and wait 5 years to make a EX Garp, but if they don't make him next anniversary, the hype's gonna fade away eventually, so let's hope they do.